Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. As I'm sure a lot of you guys know, I'm probably a little bit late on this, but that's okay. I still want to get this video out anyways. It's something I wanted to talk about. Today was the Q3 Tesla earnings report, and that did come after hours today on October 21st. Today is Wednesday. This is obviously a really big day that's always hyped up. Earnings for all companies are always a really big deal in the stock market. Obviously, especially tech companies recently have been seeing a ton of hype, volatility, speculation, everything surrounding their earnings. Tesla kind of in that tech-ish realm, obviously being in electrical vehicles and stuff like that. And so their earnings report, as obviously one of the most popular stocks in the entire stock market, one of the most well-known just companies in the world in general, especially with this young, as they like to say, retail market and stuff like that, all over social media and everything, younger investors, millennials, Elon Musk, all that stuff. Tesla is just such an interesting company that sees a tremendous amount of volatility, and then earnings are just always a really volatile time. So throw all that together, and the Tesla earning report is always something to really keep an eye on. And as we can see so far, that this is after hours. Tesla closed at about 422.64, and they have risen up to 437.17, which is pretty crazy. That obviously means that their earnings report went well. They were estimated at around $0.56 per share, and the actual is actually turning out to be 76 cents per share, which is really crazy. It's another quarter again of profit for Tesla, and also another great thing in their earnings report is that they are projecting to once again in Q4 break their sales numbers for the quarter. So not only was it a surprising beat in Q3, means they did well, they're also projecting themselves to continue to do well because obviously stock market is very forward looking, and we want to know you're doing well now, but we also want to know there is opportunities for growth and continued development in the future, and that's how you're going to see great returns on your investment and stuff, obviously. And I think that's what makes Tesla such an interesting stock right now. Obviously, they're a very hyped company. A lot of people see the great value in electrical vehicles, and you don't know if Tesla's exactly going to be number one in that field, or exactly what Elon Musk is going to do, or how it's going to play out, who's going to have that technology first, who's going to have it the best, who's going to have it affordable, safe, all that stuff. There's so much that goes into it. And the timelines. When are we talking? 2022, 25, 2030? Who really knows what's going to happen? But again, we're seeing their sales numbers continue to rise, and this is a lot of good things. Their projections are looking up and up. They're able to make more and more money. A lot of things are going well for Tesla and Tesla investors. But something to watch out for, after we saw the Q2 earnings on July 22nd for Tesla, you can see 318.47. For the next couple of weeks or so, all the way down to the bottom on August 11th, so next 2 weeks, Tesla kind of saw a drop off, even though again they beat their earnings expectations. Beating earning expectations doesn't always mean the stock is going to perform well in the short term. Obviously, since then, 318.47 to the stock now sitting at around 437, you would have seen a very nice return, even if you kind of bought in one of these days where it was trending downwards, even if you bought at the very bottom that we saw in the 2 weeks prior to the Tesla earning report in Q2. So again, there they did beat, and they did have a nice forward-looking projection, but that doesn't mean that this is necessarily a good short-term stock to buy. Obviously, none of these are going to be recommendations or anything. These are just kind of me giving my thoughts and kind of just getting my thoughts out there in video form. But I do think Tesla is still going to be a very good option, especially for the people who really believe in the technology, if you believe in the company, if you believe in the financials, and if you believe in the things that Elon Musk plans to do and the things they're going to be able to do. Electronic vehicles, EVs, and just Tesla's business model in general is very interesting. But also some other stocks I'm going to be keeping an eye on with this is as Tesla is able to increase numbers and hype and everything. If you think they're going to increase, you want to look at the other companies in the field as well, companies like NIO, who also, if Tesla does well and they're able to kind of rise up, the other companies in the sector in the field could continue to rise with them. Obviously, we had the big announcement from GM today about the electronic Hummer coming to market. So that's very interesting. That's a company to watch out for sure. You can see their 3-month graphs look very similar. They're up 36% in the last 3 months. Following very closely to Tesla, who's also up 36% in the last month as well, where you would say that Tesla's this very volatile company that a lot of people are scared of and think is overvalued in the speculative bubble, blah. And GM, has seen very similar relative growth. If you see that as maybe a little bit of a safer option, but also getting yourself some exposure into the EV market, and being able to ride off the Tesla hype and that Tesla wave a little bit, maybe in a potentially safer mode for some people. But again, it is really, really interesting. We're in the very, very middle of the Q3 earnings season. It's going to be absolutely insane. There's so many huge companies still left to go, but obviously Tesla is one of the most hyped ones. It's one that a lot of people have an eye on, and it's going to be one of the most influential on the market, especially for a lot of people, a lot of new younger investors who are very, very into Tesla. It's the hip hot stock on social media, and for Robinhood, and for retail investors, millennials, all that stuff. So for a lot of people, as Tesla goes, the market goes. But yeah, they're doing well after hours. It'll be interesting to see how they do the rest of this week, but I'm sure in the coming months and coming years, this earnings report and what Tesla has planned, there's no big red flags, that have come up very, very recently that shouldn't be scaring people away too much. And yeah, they had another successful earnings report where they were able to beat again. It's obviously going to bring up more speculation about involvement and inclusion into the S&P 500 and all the hype and craziness and all the things that are going to go into that, but that is definitely something to watch out for as well. But yeah, making this video today just to talk about the Tesla earnings report, what I'm thinking going forward. I'm definitely still very, very excited about Tesla. I'm still definitely going to be holding on to my positions, and I'm also making sure to hold on and even considering increasing my positions in the other companies around them in the surrounding field, like GM, like NIO, and some of that other stuff, because I think that could be an interesting option and an interesting play as well. But yeah, pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about Tesla? What are you guys doing with it in the short term, in the long term? What are your kind of expectations, projections as we head into Q4, which again, if they're expecting an increase in sales, increase in revenue, that's going to be another crazy earnings report and a crazy end to the year for Mr. Musk and Tesla. Subscribe to update on all the latest content. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one, but until then, peace.